So before our games tonight, a little tour of beautiful Bonn. And after the tour of Bonn, here we are in the stadium live, and that is the stage where most of the games take place tonight, and they are wonderful games too. We're going to have, in Bonn, an open-air party. And the teams on the stage. First of all, from Belgium, the team of Moucron. They're up in the west, just south of Bruges. Next, the little Swiss team of Trelay. Spelled Tredex. Only 700 people live there. It's a small village near Geneva. From France, you may recognize this team, Mandelier, Lanapool. They played last year in Lincoln. A lovely, lovely team. Extroverts all. From Great Britain, the team from the Isle of Man, the capital of the Isle of Man, Douglas. The Italians from Miran Mirano, situated in the heart of the Central Alps. From Portugal, you'll enjoy this team. They are from Madeira, that beautiful island off the West African coast, famous for its wine, its bananas, and the capital city of Funchal. Another Serbo-Croat team from Yugoslavia, near Zagreb, Karlovac. And listen to the crowd roar now, the home team of Bonn. That's the first game. There are 6 rolling sets of stairs there. Portugal on the right, then Germany, Britain, Belgium, Switzerland and France at the top of the staircase, which will roll. We have little shelves that will take 12 glasses of wine. The boy and girl at the top are just there to receive the wine. At the bottom are some waitresses. And we have 2 from the Isle of Man. There they are. We have 12 waitresses from 6 teams. And you'll see on those little tables little trays, and they have to get up those stairs, and under the stairs we have an adversary, a man on his back rolling the rollers. Can you see the rollers rolling now? Well, that's it. You've got to get straight up to the top. Germany are struggling, Britain are up, and the girls come down on the bottom ones. Can you see the game? That's the game. 12 glasses in the shortest possible time, and it's very important that Douglas get off the mark to a flying start. That's our little girl going up there, and that's Caroline Cumbry. Whoa! If you're watching the British team, it's the third from the right, and our other little girl is Sheila Quayle. The Isle of Man, you know, very, very tough team. They won our championship knockout at Charlotte Richards, so we expect great things from them tonight. Oof! 12 glasses, you can hear all the sound from the beginning. People shouting excitedly. The crowd getting warmed up, as I say, about 20,000 people here in Bonn. The Germans doing well. The fellow underneath our roller, by the way, is a Belgian. As I told you, he's lying on his back. You can't see him, but he rolls the rollers with his feet. And at the far end, we have the French girl with a foot caught in roller. But don't worry about it, they're only made of sponge rubber. Nobody gets hurt on this game. That's it. Up to top again, the Swiss. From Trede, the Swiss have managed to do it. Where are our girls? You can see the expressions of joy on the Swiss faces. The arms akimbo. Don't know who he is. Yes. Britain's finished, I think. The British have finished. The Belgians are still playing. That is the Belgian girl. But we don't know who she is, so it doesn't really matter. In comes Gennaro.
Für Frankreich 1 Minute 20 Sekunden, 1 Minute
20 Sekunden is 1 minute 20 for the French of Mandelier.
Für die Schweiz ganz genau auch 1 Minute 20.
The Swiss with the time of 1:20, equal time. Where were the British? I think we might be third. Come on, Douglas.
1 Minute
The Belgians 128. No, we're getting further down the leaderboard. We're in now, this is us. Well done, there's about 40 people here. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow, wonderful.
Die deutsche Mannschaft 51 Sekunden.
Bonn 51
51, well on for the German team. 151. Can that time be right for Britain? 33 seconds? No. No, it's 151 for the German team. 1:03 for Portugal. Can this time be right? 33 seconds. We'll soon see when they award the points. But certainly the Swiss were celebrating, seem to be celebrating before us. 6 points, it's right, you can rejoice, yes, and about 50 people have made the journey from the Isle of Man to here in Bonn by coach and train. They've been travelling for 3 days and 3 nights, or so they tell us. But what a marvellous start for the two girls there were Sheila Quayle and Caroline Convery, putting Douglas right in the lead. 6 points. You'll see the printout. Douglas 6, Bonn 5, Funchal 4, Tredex 3, Mandela 3, Moucron 1, Morano and Karlovac haven't played yet, but the first round of the Fil Rouge you really will enjoy. I promise you, it is a fantastic game. This is the Alb Hardy Band, a big international swing band. And at the back there is the flag of the Isle of Man, because the fellow playing the drums, would you believe, comes from Boston in Lincolnshire. An international band, there are Spaniards, Hungarians in there, there's a guy from the USA, there's a guy from Czechoslovakia, a guy from Luxembourg, a big international swing band. They're going to play, listen. That was a very short sample of what they can achieve. Given the opportunity, they are a marvellous, internationally known swing band. But what is going to happen to them, you will see, and you'll love it. Music starts again. The whistle will blow. No, they are going to throw things at the band. A fantastic Fil Rouge. The band have got to keep on playing because the contestants have to knock down the sheet music in front of them. Don't shoot the pianist, he's only doing his best. The Italians and the Yugoslavs have to aim at the back. You see then, the sheet music is disappearing from in front of the band, and when all the sheet music has disappeared, then the game is over. There are 48 objects to chuck at them. You see, on the left, it's red, and on the right, it's white. There it is. Can you see the game? The sheet music has got to disappear. And every time the sheet music is hit, the player behind it has to stop playing. You can see for yourselves what's happened. The Italians, I think, have dislodged most of it. There's also there's a tambourine player. He's from Hungary. The Yugoslavs have used up all their ammunition. No, they haven't. They've still got one to go. Can he hit anything? Yes, he got. Whoa! He killed the Congo drums player. He knocked out the trumpet player, and he got down a sheet of music. Well, the crowd liked it, and I know you will at home. It is a most original Fil Rouge.
Also für Italien waren alle abgeschlagen, weil der letzte wurde von einem Mikrofon aufgehalten und das haben wir sehen können. Da für Italien aber eine Zeit von 39 Sekunden.
Sheets of music.
Abgeräumt, sagen die Kegler für die
And
Mannschaft
the Italians got them all down
39 Sekunden.
in 39.
Und für Jugoslawien
39 seconds.
Und 5 Notenblätter für die Mannschaft
And
aus
only 5 sheet
Das war also
musics
unsere erste Wertung
for
im
Yugoslavia.
Spiel. Wir gehen hinüber auf die
There are 4
Galerie.
rounds of the Fil Rouge to come, and you will enjoy every one. Don't shoot the pianist, he's only doing his best. Next game, the swinging chandeliers. And we go in this one. That is Chris Wasley, who was a public relations officer in the Isle of Man, nearest to the camera. And he's dressed as a waiter, and he has to light the lamps for the banquet. There are 8 chandeliers. You can see at the top, the lights need to be lit. A joker comes in. It's the German joker. The German joker of Bonn is coming in. And as you see, when it's folded up, the joker is an invitation, Einladung zum Fest, which is the invitation to the feast. Trellex, the Trellex are coming in with a stick of dynamite. We're calling him Trellex, but of course you French buffs will know that the correct pronunciation is Trelle. And Merano, a little Tyrolean village in the south of Italy. So 3 jokers being played. The German, the Swiss, the Italian. So this is important for Miran. Their joker is being played on this fellow here, and he is called Hans Ladurner, and he's a student. And he's off the mark. He's beaten Chris Wasley off the mark. The idea is to keep swinging to get a rhythm, so you can get from one to the other. Watch the technique. Just watch the game unfold and see if you can deduce the best technique. The Italian at the moment has lit 3 chandeliers. He has 5 to go. We're out of sync. No, we're not doing too badly. Off. He has slipped. He's got to go back to the previous one. He's got to swing and get on. With a bit of bad luck there for Douglas. We must be up in seconds and thirds and first to be in contention tonight here in Bonn, and we're all excited about the prospect. He's caught up with the Italian. The Italian's out of rhythm. Chris Wasley can come up. It's despite the fall. He's a little bit out of sync. You must get them swinging so that they touch. He's back in rhythm again. The time, attention to the time, coming up to 1 minute. He's got 2 minutes to go. The Italian on the joker. Now 1, 2 chandeliers in front. Chris is not really with the rhythm. As you know by now, in international knockout, the draw takes place before the games. So poor old Chris hasn't been on this apparatus. The Italian's finished. He hasn't been on it, Chris. But there have been some more teams too who haven't practiced. He's now swinging. He's in the rhythm. He's hit it. And if he could just grab this penultimate one, he might be in the points. No? Come on, Chris Wasley. He's in. He's in. He's in. He clambers up. The light switch is there at the top. You can see for yourself. He's coming to the last one now. He's out of sync again. He'll do it this time. Next time. Next time. Attention to the time. Come on, Chris Wasley. Go to the top and switch on. And the time is taken now. And we make it. Well.
Wir haben die Zeit für Italien 1 Minute 16 Sekunden. 1 Minute 16.
1:16 für Miran.
Und für Großbritannien 1 Minute 56 Sekunden. 1:56.
Und 1:56
is
für
1:56.
Douglas. Unsere beiden Kandidaten
For Douglas, just in limit time of 2 minutes.
Innen Funchal und dann außen unser Vertreter aus Mandelieu, Napol.
Achtung, 3, 2, 1.
Off go the Portuguese of Funchal from that little island, that beautiful island of Madeira off the African coast. We had a team from an island in the Atlantic, from the Azores, playing for Portugal. They certainly have some romantic teams, but so far in international knockout, of course, they've not met with much success. They're still feeling their way around the games. And talking of feeling their way around the games, the young Frenchman, Patrick Angelot, hasn't found his swing yet. Not a bad effort by this Portuguese lad here. Duarte Marques is called. And he's only 16. Very fine effort from this guy. Tremendous effort, in fact. Best time coming up for this Portuguese lad. Tremendous, he'll get the crowd will applaud him. The Germans are very, listen to that. We make 1:08, and we're not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. Chris Wasley wasn't good enough.
Ja, Ergebnisse für den Durchgang für Portugal. 1 Minute 08. 1:0.
1 Minute 08 is 1:08.
Für Frankreich 1 Minute 20. 1 Minute 20.
That's 1:20.
Dritter Durchgang,
at the moment we're bottom.
Die den Joker gesetzt haben. Das
Two jokers. Oh, look at these boys.
Dass man sich ganz besonders anstrengen muss, denn das sollen ja zusätzliche wertvolle
Two young men very smartly dressed as waiters tonight from Switzerland. Furthest away from us, from Schwede, we have a guy called Freddy, and the German is Roger. And we've got the clock on it. Some quick times, I'll tell you, because 1:08 for Portugal will take some beating. See the technique of the German there. The technique of that German boy. He nudged the chandelier. He wants to jump to. Watch him now. Watch him nudge it. No, he went out of picture. You're watching the Swiss contestant, Master Zeltner. Watch the technique now. If he doesn't go out of shot, he'll give the next one a nudge. See with his chin. The Swiss in trouble. The Germans swinging away. Coming to 40 seconds. Now, has he nudged it enough? Yes, he has. Good technique by the German. Good techniques, but 50 seconds. He needs to go. He needs to travel now because the Portuguese time 1:08. If you're playing the Joker, 6 points, of course, in first place. He's going to do it. He's come to listen to the crowd. The crowd are back again. He's missed it. He's missed the rhythm. It'll cost him first place, that. He's missed it. He's in second place. He's on 1:14. But the Swiss in some sort of trouble. Don't quite get it. You've seen the technique. Have bets at home on what the Yugoslavs and the Belgians can do in the last heat.
Die Zeit für die Schweiz 1 Minute 33 Sekunden. 1:33.
1:33.
For the Swiss, 1:33.
Und für Deutschland 1 Minute 14. 1 Minute
1:14. That's second fastest.
Für Bonn. Das ist die
They're in Joker points then.
bisher. Wir wollen auch noch
There's the scoreboard. Last heat. Boris of Yugoslavia, Eddie of Mukron.
3, 2, 1.
A teacher from Yugoslavia, a house painter from Belgium. And I don't think at the moment either of them will trouble the Portuguese or the German for maximum points. 25 seconds gone, 3 lit. Let's watch the technique. You know it by now. Nudge the one that you want to leap to next so that it swings and synchronizes with the one that you're on. See, the Belgian just nudged it. He'll get it next time. He's on. But I'm afraid at this rate of progress that the most we can hope for from this game is 1 point. Which is a pity because Douglas bombed off with 6. First on the leaderboard at the moment. The Belgian coming in for a time of something like 1:16.17. Portuguese. Oh! He's got to go back to the previous one. Sent back by Gennaro to the previous one. The Portuguese time then definitely the fastest at 1:08. Having a lot of trouble. Well, this could be good news for Britain at the moment. If you fall off, the rule is you've got to go back to the preceding one. And if he loses his rhythm, we could come with a point or two, and it could be vital at the end of the night. It could be vital to Britain, and Douglas at the end of the night, just a point or two here, he's out of time, so we definitely... Poor old Boris, he fell, and he put Chris into 2 points instead of 1. Sympathetic applause, the Bonn crowd, absolutely marvellous sportsmen and women. They cheer anything. The points.
Für Jugoslawien haben wir nur 7 Leuchter.
7 Leuchter für
Out of time, only 7 chandeliers lit.
Belgien 1 Minute 16.
And for the Belgian, 1:16.
Für Mokro.
Das ist sehr wichtig für die Joker. 1 Minute 16 pour la Belgique. Dann die Punkte. Wir haben zuerst Portugal mit 8 Punkten.
Punschal 8 Punkte.
Dann Deutschland mit 7 Punkten plus 4
7
Punkte
plus 4
für den Joker.
puts them at the top.
Für Bonn und für den Joker zusätzlich 4, das sind 11 Punkte.
Dann Italien 6 Punkte plus 2 Punkte für den Joker.
Miran 6 plus 2.
You know the scoring of the Joker by now. The Italians of Miran Marano.
6 Punkte.
6 Punkte für Mokro.
Listen to this fluent German from Gennaro and
Dann
Manfred.
Frankreich 4 Punkte.
4 für Mandelieu-la-Napoule.
Für die Schweiz 3 Punkte und nichts für den Joker.
Da ist, liebe Eidgenossen, der Joker ohne Punkte geblieben. 3 Punkte für Trellet.
Für Großbritannien 2 Punkte.
2 für Douglas
Und für Jugoslawien 1 Punkt.
und einen für
The printout,
Karlovac.
Bonn 16, Funchal 12, Douglas 8, Mirano 8, Mukron 7, Mondelier 7, Trede 6 and Karlovac 1. Good Joker, coming second. The chef's game. Well, we've had the chandeliers lit and the cocktails served. Now to a bit of grub. It's time, isn't it? First of all, the soup, the famous soup of Bonn. We have the chefs. One of the chefs is a commie chef and swims. The other collects the grub. So, for Great Britain, we have Dave Anderson and Brian Kane. Dave Anderson is doing the swimming. He swims under the platform, surfaces, there's a plate. On the plate, we have 3 dumplings. They've got to be taken back to the start and handed to the chef on the rolling carpet. They mustn't drop on the water. Switzerland have dropped theirs. We count the number of vegetables left at the end of the game. And our chef's in, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter a toss. As long as the veg haven't gone in, you can please yourself what you do. As long as the veg doesn't tipple in. 3 dumplings on one plate. Now you see the second plate coming on. And it's 3 cauliflowers, 3 dumplings, 3 cauliflowers and a tomato make the soup. So far we've got 3 Lots gone in. Lots gone in for the Swiss. He's lost them. If the veg fall off the plate or in the water, they've gone. You can't count them. So it doesn't really matter at this stage. Don't panic. It's not how fast you are, it's how many veg you get on the arrival. We're handing over our 3 cauliflowers. Let us now pray. There are the tomatoes, because when that goes, it signifies end of game for Yugoslavia. That's the Yugoslav. He's got to duck under the apparatus. You know the game by now. He surfaces there, drags the tomato. We are going down on our last leg for our tomato. Forget the Swiss, he's out. There's veg floating everywhere. There's veg floating too for the Yugoslavs who will win this heat. Bet you. That's everything gone. That is a torrid time. That was lovely because the rules are quite clear. It doesn't matter whether we. I think we're coming up for limit time though. Coming up for limit, the applause for the Swiss has given us a few laughs, but this is important. Don't drop this. Don't drop it. We must have it in. That's it, and we've got all our veg intact. The time is taken.
An den Turm ran. Hier, Guido. Ja, hier kommen wir auch nicht ins Bild. Dann machen wir es mal hier. So.
Also, wir haben für die Schweiz 0 Gegenstände. Und la Suisse 0.
Poor Swiss, they got nothing out of it. I tell you, they count the veg at the end.
Für die Jugoslawien 6 Gegenstände.
Six veg for the Yugoslavs, but we must get all the lot.
Großbritannien eine Zeit.
We've got them all.
13
We've got 7.
Douglas,
7 in a time of 2 minutes 13. We won the heat. Next team, the Germans, the French, the Italians.
2 minutes 13 pour Douglas. So, jetzt im zweiten Durchgang ist hier vorne schon der Küchenjunge aus Bonn baden gegangen, aus Montlieu-la-Napoule und auch aus Meran.
Achtung, Attention! STUART!
Off we go, the Germans of Bonn, the French of Mandelieu, the Italians of Merano Miranda. 3 dumplings, not to be spilled. Hand over to the senior chef on the rolling carpet. Oh, the Italians! And, oh, everybody's in, yes, incredible! The lot, the whole thing went in, the Italians have spilled, the French have gone in. I don't think there's a dumpling on the plates. I don't think any dumplings at all. So we're bound to have won the game. We're bound to have won it, absolutely. You can sit back and enjoy this. We've backed the maximum points. I bet we should have played our joker too on this one. And the Italians, it looks easy, but it's not. The French and the Germans in again. That's it. Oh, that's Bernard. There are 2 Bernards playing the game. And you wouldn't believe this, but the fellow who's the chef on the right there is called Bernard Luck. It's true. It's absolutely true. He's out of luck. He's disappeared. Oh, rest. Look at that. Tomatoes rolling everywhere. So our 2 boys did very well. Full marks to Dave Anderson, who's a farmer, and Brian Kane, who's also a farmer. Our boys, well, you would expect a couple of farmers from the Isle of Man to do well, wouldn't you, on this sort of game? 2 farming lads who've had a wonderful time in Bonn, enjoying themselves. And so far, I can't see any veg at all. There's the Frenchman, he's knocked the ball in again. He's just thrown him in disgust. He's absolutely cheesed off now. They're cursing each other. Oh, that was hysterical. Here comes something else for the Germans. Is it 3 cauliflowers? It could be. Somehow you suspect that he wasn't. Here's a tomato. Can he get the tomato? Can he? He reaches, he clutches, despairing. If he goes in, this is the 3rd time. This must be the 3rd time if he goes in. Wait for it. And... That is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. Bernard Luck. What does he do for a living? He's a civil engineer. Well, I've no doubt.